Listen, there's something to isolate for the Instagram stories for next week. By the way, Dom, I'm sure you're on the case already. It was a bit of a week, Kev. It was a bit of a week. I actually was really surprised when I saw in the news that it had been a year since Scott passed. I was talking to you.
Yeah.
We were making plans to launch this show last year at this time, and I didn't know Scott was in a bad way. I don't think a lot of people did. He was hospitalized, and I was talking to you about like kind of getting your band back together for the first episode. You were like, dude, and you told me the whole Scott thing, and it was a short time after that, and so a lot of things were on my mind when I saw that. It was the how time had flown, and just revisiting the unfortunate year that last year was, and we certainly don't have to go through all that. But I did have some Scott stuff I wanted to talk about, if that's okay, to honor your partner. And
Sure.
What?
You know, I talked to Cody. Yes, I talked. It was because this is airing much later. This is the day after Scott passed, and so I talked to Cody, and it was we both said the same thing. It's just like everybody's like, "Wow, it's been a year," and we're like, "Yeah, it feels like 3 weeks." Like it's so strange when the person's so much a part of your life. It's just, but there's not a day that I don't think about Scott. There's just not, and and if I wanted to, I couldn't, because something's going to come up on social media that's going to link a picture of he and I, or even something in my photos that'll come up that was a past photo of him and I doing something. So, it's just, I spent 30 fucking years of my life with that guy.
He, how old was he when he passed?
He was 63.
Okay, so you guys were the same age, basically, right? He was.
Because he would have been 60, or maybe he was.
Let me see.
64.
Born in 1958.
He's 58. Yeah, he's a year. Yeah, it's like I would catch him and then he would pass me in October.
So, a younger man, and when he.
Yeah, but fuck, my kid was.
Oh
26,
no, of course, no.
God,
no comparison there.
I mean, if my kid would have made it to fucking 64 years old, fuck.
You'd have been 127, Kevin. You would have been. I wanted to. What I meant by a younger man was, did you think that the end was imminent when he went into the hospital? Did you feel it was this?
No,
severe?
because he'd been there. He'd been through that fucking. He'd been through so many trials and tribulations.
Right, that was another element of it, that he was like Jason Voorhees. You can't take Scott Hall out.
Yeah, Scott was a tough motherfucker. Scott was also highly, highly religious.
Was he really?
So yes. He said grace before every meal.
I don't know why I'm so surprised by that, but I am.
No, he was brought up Catholic. I mean, I know that they had communion. I mean, his mother's very religious. His mother Pat stays in contact with me, and then of course Cassidy put 4 roses on Scott's.
I saw
headstone
that today. That was incredible.
For the remaining Kliqsters. And it could be 3, with Hunter as close as he got, and We're getting old, man.
And get your colon
you know?
checked out for fuck's sake. All right.
I'm going. Like, I mean, fuck, it's you know, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna shit in a box and fucking, you know, hey, Yahtzee. Like for your first fucking time you roll fucking on Yahtzee, I'm gonna take my chance. No, motherfucker, you don't take your chance on the first roll. Just take your fucking twos.
Like a camera that can see through your body by the time I hit 50, and I always hear about like, yeah, something's gonna advance. I'm not gonna have to do that.
You know what? Huh. And they've already fucking. You say when you hit 50, it's now bumped
45
up to 45.
If there's a history, I thought, or maybe I just made that up so I didn't have to go for the last 5 years.
Or if your doctor wants to fucking just fucking reach up
a little better acquainted with you.